Welcome to the 5-point series for workers and resources. So Republic, we're picking up on the 4th of March 1978, which means we've managed to come through another winter after populating our new town here, and things are going reasonably okay. We've managed to keep our births ahead of escapes, and generally the population is pretty happy and healthy, although there's a few problem areas. And more importantly, you can see now we've now reached a population of 6,000. So we're about 100 workers below the actual population that we had before we had a major crash. So things are going along pretty nicely. And in this part, what I want to do is start to shift the focus onto building this industrial area up here, because I think getting coal and steel online is going to really start to drive the economy, because we are on March 1978, which is a little bit behind the schedule. Now, before we get into that, like I say, as usual, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. And I did get a request to show the mini map, mainly, I suppose, just to show how well the town or economy is growing. I haven't been showing the mini map quite so much because I haven't tended to have it open, because what I've got is a very concentrated urban sprawl here in the center of the map, because of course this map is designed to start in the center, and you can see it's very dense that way. You can, and what we've got here, if I come to this is the area that we're currently building up. And then if I move back, just shrink the map down a little bit, if I move back into the center, this is our kind of initial construction industry here. And we've got, this is our first town. What's up with that? I think we're going to need to just sort this out. I think we've got a bit of a problem here. Yeah, I think we'll put everybody on that, and we'll push the priority up, because it's actually, oh, it is high priority, it's just got stuck. And then of course we got the kind of what you could call our administrative capital up here, and this is what I want to build up in this area. And we've got our prison, we've got our main courthouse here that's getting increasingly well staffed. And what we're going to need to do is start expanding the population out here, so that we can bring online the pharmacy here, and of course this store which I've got propped up there. I think generally the population is still moving into this area, but we do need to keep an eye on the situation. Probably the next one we'll bring online is this one, but we'll probably need to start bringing in the school as well. And then over here we've got our highway, which I pushed out here, which I kind of abandoned temporarily, because of course this was meant to be our proper steel town, and it still will be, because we got another coal mine here, but I think the iron ore is up here, and so this is going to be our major producer of steel. But of course the other one is our kind of Kickstarter version as well. So that's the map, and as I say, the main reason I haven't been showing it is because everything is really concentrated in one area at the moment. So I've been able to move around between the three towns without actually having to use the mini map. But of course that will change over time. There's also poor old New Hope over here, which I don't think there's much left of it now, if I can find it. There it is. What's been happening here is that because these buildings are unable to be maintained, and of course this is I put this down as a kind of storyline thing. What's actually happening is all these buildings have collapsed and they're just piles of rubble, but I can't get a salvage crew out to get that. So that is the current situation. And of course the other thing we're also working on is out here, where we've got a road crew pushing out in this direction so that we can get things done. Let's speed the game up a bit, actually, just kind of try and get things going. I'm a little bit worried about my road. I'm just going to check the asphalt situation because I've got a horrible feeling that we may have trucks. Well, we got a little bit of bitumen. I just wonder. Oh no, no, still haven't got it there. All my trucks are out and about, so maybe it's just the game needing to catch up. Let me just see how many jobs. Yeah, traffic jam. Okay, where's the traffic jam? Um, I think most likely what happened here is that one of these trucks was being repaired. Yeah, we got a touch of truck there being repaired in there. Yeah, yeah. Is yeah. I think what was happening there is this truck was blocking this entrance. This is one of the problems of using modded distribution offices, where I think the base game has actually got a drop-off point. The other thing I've also done off camera is you can see I've got quite a big pile of a workers in here or vehicles because I was looking at my farm over here and I realized that this farm, a lot of the vehicles in here were showing their age a little bit, especially the trucks. So what I've done is I did a kind of major upgrade here and got rid of some of these trucks. Say we got these old combines. I mean, they were pretty good, but they weren't that brilliant. Of course, we had these old 60-kilometer trucks inside there as well. So I've kind of pensioned those off, and they'll be slowly scrapped over time. So that is the current situation. And as I say, what we need to do now is just keep letting the town keep growing, and then we'll start to try and get this in. I am trying to build. Oh, I think it's finished. I need some biological waste here. Get that in there. Yeah, what was happening here is that I had the bar, the university, and this theatre. And what was happening is that this was, they were not really getting cleared away that quickly. So I put especially these two, and I think that this will cover to there, to there, to there. And what that will do is ensure that this will be useful. You can see this produces 20% biological waste. I think this is very much the same as well. So I didn't want to waste that biological waste because biological waste is quite important. And we've got another kindergarten out here. We've got, what I'm working on is trying to get a school out here as well, because we will expand this direction a little bit over time, simply because we need to fill in this to provide the workforce out to here. I've now got power out to here. I say it's going to be a little bit risky from the sense of the fact that these could burn down, but there's not much I can do about it. I think it's worth kind of going over this again, that when you're playing in realistic mode, what happens is that, well, as soon as you put your first building up, I think as soon as it gets power or anything like that, it becomes kind of susceptible to fire. And that's where you can have a few problems. I just want to check my economy because it doesn't seem to be... Oh, it is making a little bit of money. It's just a bit slow. And I've got this construction office out here. I'm not sure. Oh, this is just my leveling road crew, isn't it? Right. Just have a look at what we've got here. You've got 13 tons. Right, it looks like we've done most of the groundworks, which is good. We've got boards. So we can actually start pushing out. So I think maybe we'll get We'll start trying to produce some coal first, but we need the workforce. This is going to be the issue. We need to build this workforce up and get it effective. As far as I know, we've got 0 unemployment again. I'm kind of tempted to bring in some more workers. This is annoying me a little bit. But we've had a small delivery of what we call it. Let me just see what we've got in the way of 3 flats. Yeah, we got. What I'm going to do is we're going to bring in some more. Not from the Soviet bloc, from the Third World. We're going to bring in about another 30 into there. So I think what's happened is I took some workers from here and we're not regenerating them. Let me just see. Let me just check our research over here. No, we still got the increased birth rate boost, so that is working okay. Oh, now the problem we've got is that when somebody comes of age, say they come say for example they come of age here, what they will always do is tend to move to the nearest available flat. They don't wander too far across the map, and it's probably based on it's probably line of sight. So what we're probably getting is more and more people expanding into here, and that will go that way. I don't really feel the need for. Let's just see what jobs you've got. Well, we got unfinished road and unfinished coal mine. Goes another building in New Hope. I think that just about leaves the church, I think. I'm not sure why. What else can we build out here? What are we building here? I think we're just put one of these got on that as well, so just to keep them busy. Got the fire coverage, we've got the workforce here. That's good. Water tower is full. So kind of we're at a bit of an impasse now because I need to build this out. So actually I know one thing I'm going to do. I know it's a bit wacky and completely crazy, but I'm just wondering. Trying to think of how we could do it. We've got a footpath there. We've got a road there. Let me just see. Maybe it is time to get a little bit adventurous. So, how much gravel we got? Yeah, we're still well ahead with the gravel. Got a new type of excavator. What I'm gonna do is come here, concrete bridge. How high is that? The only problem is trying to work out. Say if I push this up here and we go, I want a lot of height because I want to make sure that we can get ships underneath this. And we're gonna. I mean, this is a mega bridge, but that yeah okay. We're gonna bring you down about there. Probably well over the top, but I want to ensure that we will get ships underneath this. Because it's always difficult to tell with the nature of what the game is. And then if I put this here, just level that off a bit. Okay, we're gonna come in about there. Put you there. Now, just to explain, I was considering a port in an earlier part, but we need to build out this way, and this will be our link to this area here. Now, the reason we're going to go this direction is bauxite. I think it's bauxite. I don't know if you guys can see the small red dots. It's about here on the map. If I get the map as big as possible, in this area here, which is some distance away where we got to from there, is bauxite there. And I wouldn't mind getting the bauxite online. There isn't anything else in here. We've got a little bit of coal on the other side as well. Because now another thing I want to actually consider is developing one of these towns out on the perimeter, probably up here, because we got oil in this corner. And I think this has got, this is an option here. So once we've got a good supply of money flowing in and other things happening, what I want to do is possibly build a work camp here, start another town, and then what that town can do is start working down across the map to our area here. A little bit concerned about the fact that we're not making money. Well, I also saw that traffic jam. This is right. This is oh, that's the research program that I was running. Yeah, this is annoying me. Because we got workers being delivered to there, but I don't understand why this guy is not. Doesn't make sense. I do want, actually, I wonder if I've got, okay, haha. Where are you going? Okay. Yeah, I think what's happened is that we've run again, it's this shortage of workforce. I think we're going to have to push more workers into here, because I don't think we're really getting the workers out from this perspective. Okay, we got a fire. Where's the fire? Hey. Now this could be a little bit shaky. We've got lots of fire crews coming in here, but I don't like this. Now that worked, but we're in the middle of summer. Not comfortable with that at all. I'm a little bit inclined. Oh, oh yeah. We need to build this because this was building up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that. That's another dump. But what we will need is a small distribution office up here. Distribution office. Where can we put it? That's the question. Things are a little bit congested here. Could put it there, but it's a bit close to that road junction. It's also a mud road. I'm sure I saw a mud road there. Yeah, what need to remove that mud road? It's kind of looking at this, what I built here, and I'm wondering whether it's actually in the right place. I think I need to look at that. Right, back to, I need a small distribution office. We got a little bit of space here. We could actually, that's there. We could put the distribution office here. It's not like it needs to work hard. So we can put you there. Get the road through on that. Then we could get a couple of waste trucks in, and then what that will do is move the ash from here to here. And what will happen is, because the ash will be spread over 2 dumps, what will happen then is that the speed that the ash decomposes naturally will ensure that it doesn't get clogged up. Yeah, I'm kind of not liking this, and so I think maybe we do need to do a bit of work on the railway while the game is actually... Okay, what we got there? New vehicle available. Ursus 902. Because I've got the best possible tractors in the game at the moment, which is these things. Right, where's the rail line? We've got a rail line here. I'm just wondering, we got steel here, we got gravel over there. We got gravel, we got the prefabs here. My instinct is, what can I... We could build a rail construction office here, connect into there. I know it's going to take a little while to build back to the border. I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm definitely liking it. So we could put you... put you there. Okay, okay, we're gonna have to try and find that green patch. Oh, traffic jam again. It's probably the asphalt plant. No. What's causing this problem? Oh. I think the problem is at the moment is that this is full and these trucks are basically running backwards and forwards doing nothing. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Not another traffic jam. Oh, this is just the one on the asphalt. Okay, back to what I was looking at. Okay, back to here. That's big. Wow. That's huge. Not going to be able to do that, are we? Right. We're going to have to get you in there. This needs to be road connection. Because of course, if we start building houses here, they could go to that without actually needing any what we call it, without actually having to use buses. Sorry, brain faded a little bit there. Right. we're going to need an aggregate store. Aggregates. Try and do this with. Okay. Have to get a little bit creative here. You can go there. And you can drop that into there. That gives us that there. What I should do now is actually consider the rail connection. Right, I want the rail line to run. We need the rail line to run out like that. There. So eventually what we're going to have here is an area to pick up steel. And then what we'll do is, okay, we're going to have to kind of build this in little sections. You come there. You can come there. And you can hook into there. And then you can run up to there. Into there. Except that we're going to need to put a crossover in. Go on, Gabe. You can do it. Put crossover there. So the trains can cross over between the two lines and come into this way. Right, so we got that there. We're going to need a small warehouse. I want a little village warehouse here, because all we're going to need to do is store electronics in here. This will store 10 tons of electronics. That's more than enough. So you can go there. And then of course what we're going to need is also an open store. Again, we don't need a massive one. Okay, it's going to be a little bit tricky to fit that in here. We're probably going to need to arc out over around the top of there. But I mean, to be honest, I could successfully run a rail construction yard, just because you can see here it holds 250 tons of steel, 200 tons of bricks, 225 tons of prefabs, 250 tons of boards. Now remember, that has to be split between the four products, but if you get 40 or 50 tons of steel and prefabs in there, which is the two main constituents to lay in the track, the bricks and the boards are only really needed for bridges and tunnels. So I think we probably don't need that. With a small electronic store, the big one is the gravel. So if we've got that there, yeah, we're going to make a decision now. We're going to tear this lot down in this corner and get rid of it. Now, of course, this is going to, we can get rid, actually, demolish you. Don't, okay, demolish you. That's gone. Haha. And we're gonna shoot. If I demolish this, oh, demolish. So you can't actually deconstruct. And demolish you. And hopefully, guys can clear this mess up. And then what we'll do is once this is gone, we'll redo this bit of track here. And that gives me a little bit of space in this corner to get some stuff up here. Lots of metal scrap which can be taken to there. So we'll make some losses, but we won't be a total loss. Well, we've finally got this bit of road fixed. Right. Right, we've got... I think you probably find most of the roads and stuff that's being built is out here. What I will do as well, it keeps flashing up and it keeps annoying me. So what we're going to do is get the bulldozer. We should be able to just wipe all this out completely. These were my demo junctions which I was using for cloning, but I think we can get the junctions I want now from... So we're just going to tidy up this area here. That. And what we can do is just put... Well, no, we don't really need to put the trees back in again. Remove you. So that's all done. Right, so it looks like we've got... I'm going to cancel you. Construction. Suspend construction. This can just sit out here for the moment. I think we really need this built first, and I also need to fit in that section there, and that will give us the road out that way. Okay, looking good. I think what I can do is the construction office down here. I think your bricks is still on the... Where is it? Another building just gone. Just see what's left. Right, that's all the buildings here. The only thing that's left now is the church, and that eventually will fall as well. It's also worth noting that the church has got 66.8% wear and tear, and its productivity is down to 82%. That's something else you do need to be aware of, that as a building ages and gets wear and tear, it will lose productivity. I'm just looking at this. This is down to 760. What I would like to do is, how much we've got, 3,000 odd in here, but these guys are still moving stuff, so that's good. Right, we've put another 300 population on, so we've still got, well, we're getting a little bit of unemployment now. So let me just see where that unemployment, oops, no, see where the unemployment is. Because of course we've got no unemployment in this area. Just see here, got one worker there. That's okay, because that work, they're all being sent to there. That means that the unemployment is probably in this area, and I can't afford to have unemployment in this area. Yeah, we're getting the unemployment's developing in here. How's the theatre? That's at max. Pool hall is at max. Okay. And the heating plant would Where are you? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I don't like using this, so I'm just going to take a chance here. Just let these people freebase. That should, as due to small child, that is a concern. Okay. Not seeing it in this area. Let me just tag that. This area should be stable unless we've got problems. So it looks like we've got a kindergarten problem up here, which is that's what that is actually indicating. Yeah, it looks like we got a bit of a problem with the kindergarten here. What I'd like to do is we're going to open up this. Now I've got another kindergarten here. In fact, I don't really need it now. I think we're going to demolish you as well. Kind of going demolition crazy. Because the workforce here start using this kindergarten, which will then take the pressure off of this kindergarten. And then we can expand this way with respect to getting that. Also applies to sport. And there should be a school in here somewhere. There's the opera house. I don't need that many people in there, by the way, please. In fact, I probably don't need I think, yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. There should be a school here somewhere. There's the private school. So let me just see. Where is our other form of entertainment? I think got the police station. Didn't anyone quite reach this pharmacy? Yes, we can. I think what we are going to do, it's going to kind of cause a bit of winter. But I think what I want to do is start to get this pharmacy working, because the population in this area will be getting big enough now to need it. I think. Yeah, we don't need this. We're going to shut it right down to 4, I think. Unless people start complaining. Got a fire. Where's that? Okay, we got a fire here. Fire crews, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why am I building a kindergarten? Oh, well, you had to go all the way out around there. Okay. But eventually we will get this fire station operational. Yeah, I think we do need a bit more enhanced medical care now. The only real problem we're going to have here is in the winter they're going to complain that they're cold, because they'll be way beyond the range of the what we call it, the heating plant. But that's okay. That'd be a small price to pay. No, we just got 4 unemployed workers. Let me just check the road crew. Apologies that this is kind of grinding away a little bit slowly. The problem is I can't push too hard. Okay, the road crew now has got another fire. Where's that? That should be well within the capabilities of our thing. If this road's been finished, before we go any further out, I want to do that bit so that we can do that bit, and then we can push out this way and start building up this junction. Because I do mind, probably our next major project's going to be out here, getting some oil done. I really feel the need for that. How we got here? Yeah, we're not. Again, it comes down to workforce. What was that? How far off are you? You need bricks. Right, we're going to need to be ready to get the necessary into here. Yeah, so we're just going to let that build. Just get back. It's the 24th of June. It's a bit late for that. I would like to actually do this road. Some that. Just remove that for the moment. I'd like to build this road in. Get that done. Because that will give me a link up to here. Right. That's not quite so important. Okay, we've now got our... This is being built. I think we can now start working on those two. This will give us a... What we're going to do is get the coal production running first, because we can use coal, and we can also export it. There's one thing I do need to consider. That is that we got a coal mine there, and we got an ore processing plant here. So what we do need to do is get the trash working. It's just, that's annoying. Okay. That is just on the edge of... That is the ore processing plant. That is the mine. Okay. It's the iron ore processing plant. I just wonder if I can... If I can't make that connection, can we make this connection? Right, if I push that there and just make sure it's 120. I'm not sure that's actually... let me just remove that and do it again. What is the distance? I know they've increased it. Let me just see. Oh, maybe it is 120 now. Okay. Take your word for it, game. Maybe I'm being a little bit over cautious. If I can push that in as close as possible, remove the road, and what I'm actually going to do is put a panel road in there. Just check the range again. Yep. And we'll get the construction crew on that. So what that will do is pick up that, and that. This one, this coal mine's going to need a pickup point as well. Not coal mine, sorry, iron mine. We're going to put a large stand here. This one's going to have to be out on its own. This one, this one can just have a mud road, very short distance. This is going to need protection, garbage collection as well. This is going to be a power plant, so you're going to need go large. This is going to be dedicated, so we only need a mud road to connect to there. And then we've got this one here, which is the steel mill. Now steel mills are very messy, so we're going to need a big garbage collection here. That there. So that will deal with all the garbage collection here. That's being built. Right, by now the kindergarten should be finished. And we can't afford the kindergarten to be just sat around doing nothing. No, it's not finished yet. Okay. Needs bricks. Get the worker on that. Yeah, you can't afford kindergartens not to have food and clothes in order to be able to support the kids here, because as soon as it goes online, the kids will start moving in. If you don't provide them with food and support, then you will get delinquents. Right, while that's going, let me just see if we... Right, we've now cleared this area. And what I am going to do is, don't need these roads anymore, so just get rid of those. I don't want that demolished. I was able to cancel that one. Why can't I? Right. Now we should be able to do it. Yep, it's been picked up. We'll just clear all this out and tie this up. We don't really need that road there. Just clear this area up and then we can... Ah, that reminds me. Hazardous... Yeah, I've forgotten all about these guys. Right, we've built this footpath. What I need now is... I think for all intents and purposes we can just chuck in a mud road there. I need to get this together as well, don't I? Yeah, I've forgotten all about this. What's the storage? 6 tons, 50 tons of mixed waste. Yeah, I think that would be okay. Again, I don't really want to get too much into that in the moment. I like this built. I'm just going to bump the priority on that. Yeah, we got no bricks. That's what's holding this up. Right, temporarily so that we can get this built. bricks. Yeah, I need more workers to get in here. Right. We've got the buses here. I think we probably need to start thinking about this line. It's only got the one bus on it. I think I've got where is it? I think I've got another bus still left over from the past, I think. Yeah, we got it. Time to push you into production. What are you? You're an ambulance. And what are you doing there? Oh, I think I pulled the ambulance in because of something, and I've forgotten what it is. What we probably could do is put an extra ambulance out here. I think the ambulance is one of the vehicles I pulled in when the population initially collapsed, because I thought that we may get random burnings. Okay, it looks like we're actually got coverage there. Right, back to the something else I've just forgotten. Right, we've got the space here. How far can you walk? You can walk down to there. What I'm thinking is to put a dedicated fire station in here. Right, this is now ready. This needs to be built. Can I get a small fire station in here? Doesn't have to be big, just needs a couple of fire trucks. What do we want? Got one here, the two on it. Put one, actually we could put a bigger one here. Let me just see. Go on 8. That's a bit too big. Got a rural fire station here. They're going to suffer a little bit with the cold, but that's tough luck. Going to put a fire station there. It's in range. So put that there. We'll build that. And what this will do is guarantee at least some fire protection for this area here, because it is quite important now. No workers here. Still got a little bit of a shortage of workers. And of course, in the last part, we had this contaminated waste, which we're still trying to get rid of. Okay. Fail there. Follow you. How are we doing? Still waiting for bricks. Okay guys, I want to get this done in this part. I'm going to forget all about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video here. until such time as we actually get some bricks delivered to here, and then I'll be right back to set the kindergarten up, and then that will be it for the video. Okay guys, took me eye off it for one point to put some snowplows into there, and it happened. You can see straight away we got workforce into here, and what I'm going to need to do is food and clothes, put that there. Capacity, just put it to about 80%. And the other thing we're going to need is the meat guy. Where's the meat guy? I think it's under crops. Is it meat? Yep. And we're going to deliver meat to there as well. Meat only 100%. No, 80%. And what's our average loyalty? 62%. We want some high loyalty people in here. Probably don't need staff of 40 at the moment, so we'll just drop the staff down to about 20 or less. I can't afford to have people sat around in here doing nothing. But yeah, so we're getting our first children arriving, and then we'll increase the birth rate again, keep that going. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're just going to have to keep pushing out to get our build up our steel area, and we've got a fire in here. This should be well within range of our fire crew. That's it. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.